It is time for our Sunrise Smart Start.
Another woman stepping forward accusing Governor Cuomo of sexual misconduct, and she's from right here in Rochester. Anna Liss is the director of Monroe County's Department of Planning and Development and a former Cuomo aide.
Erica Cost live this morning outside the Monroe County office building with the latest on the allegations against the governor and reaction from local lawmakers as well. Erica, good morning.
Good morning, Mark. Well, we spoke to Senator Jeremy Cooney and Assemblymember Sarah Clark. Both agree that it doesn't matter the number of accusers that step forward or if they're local or not. All it takes is just one person to stand forward. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal, Liz says the governor asked her if she was a boyfriend, called her sweetheart, touched her on her lower back at a reception, and once kissed her hand. She later found these actions patronizing. Governor Cuomo saying in response on Sunday his actions were misinterpreted and he will not step down. He says he calls it friendly banter and never intended to make anyone feel uncomfortable. And despite politicians and lawmakers calling for his resignation, he's standing his ground. Senator Cooney, who represents Monroe County and Albany, says it doesn't matter how many accusers there are or if he knows them or not. It's a problem that needs to be addressed.
Anna Liss is the type of Rochesterian that we want to be in public service. We want someone who is talented, who has something to contribute to better upstate New York and the state as a whole. And we don't want to discourage any person, male or female, from entering the noble call of public service.
And Cooney says too often situations like this get politicized, emphasizing the importance of that independent investigation through the Attorney General. For now in Rochester, Erica Cost, News 8.
Erica, thank you for the latest on the Attorney General's investigation into the governor and reaction from local leaders. We have it online at rochesterfirst.com.
In other news this morning, a 5-year-old child is in stable condition after being struck by a car Sunday night. Rochester police say the child ran into the road and was hit by a vehicle traveling on Ravine Avenue and Tacoma Street. Police say the driver of the car which struck the child fled the scene. No arrests have been made. The investigation is ongoing.
A 38-year-old city resident has been charged with driving while intoxicated after police say he hit a vehicle, then hit 2 unoccupied cars while attempting to flee. This happened around 5:30 last night on Knickerbocker Avenue in Rochester. When police arrived, they say the suspect fled but was eventually found a short distance away. The suspect was arrested and charged with DWI and other infractions. That suspect has not been identified.
A teenage girl is recovering after being shot over the weekend in Rochester. Police were called to Augustine Street around 9:30 Saturday night, where they say they found a 15-year-old shot once in her upper body. She was taken to Strong Hospital with what are described as non-life-threatening injuries. No arrests have been made. If you have any information about this, you're being asked to please call 911.
A family forced from their home after a house fire in Rochester. It happened on Del Monte Street around 2:30 yesterday afternoon. Firefighters were called there and found smoke coming from the 2-story single-family home. Officials say it started in an upstairs hallway and bedroom. There were no injuries reported. The cause of that fire is still being investigated.
And listen to this. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office says nobody was injured, thankfully, after a train hit a vehicle Sunday night. A CSX train struck a Jeep Wrangler, dragging that vehicle 25 feet down the tracks near Archer Road in Chili. Police say the driver of the Jeep went around the flashing train track barricades. The train was reversing slowly, around 25 miles per hour at the time of the crash. The driver issued a citation. Of course, this could have been a whole lot worse.
For sure. Beautiful start to the day on this Monday, Josh, but it is cold out there once again.
Yeah, starting out the morning with temperatures into the teens in most cases. We've got a mainly clear sky, gorgeous shot here of our fair flower city from Pinnacle Hill. As we look out, you can see the sun officially up now for about a little bit more than 15 minutes. Good morning, Brockport. You're at 17 right now. Good morning, Penn. You're also into the teens, 16 there. You can see there are some clouds back to the west. Those will get here into the afternoon, but we'll also see some sunshine here for the day today. After our cold start, temperatures make a strong recovery back into the mid-40s this afternoon.
All right, Josh, thank you. Time now for another check of the roads with our sunrise traffic. Looking over downtown Rochester at this hour, things moving along nicely across the Douglas-Anthony Bridge on 490. No major slowdowns on 390 or 590 as well, so looks like a pretty good start to the work week as it relates to your commute. Have a good ride in this morning.
All right, help for millions of Americans could be on the way soon as Congress finalizes approval of President Biden's massive COVID relief bill.
Joined now by Washington correspondent Jesse Tenor, live at the Capitol this morning, or just not too far from the Capitol. Jesse, good morning. So as we saw the Senate passing that $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill Saturday, so what's next for the legislation?
Yeah, good morning. Following that vote-a-rama that you mentioned and then the ultimate passage on Saturday, the legislation now goes back to the House since there was about a handful of changes made to it. But President Biden did make it very clear that there are some deadlines that are going to expire within the next week, particularly with unemployment insurance. And so time is really of the essence, and he's essentially ready to sign it as soon as the House sends it to his desk.
Well, let's talk about the amendments that Democratic senators are making to the original bill.
Yeah, so there's two main ones that really affect the majority of Americans, and that deals with the unemployment benefits and then with the stimulus checks everybody has been keeping their eye on. And so with the unemployment benefits, the amount reduces from $400 to $300 weekly, but then it extends from August to September. That was a point of contention there. And then with the stimulus checks, they made a couple changes to where less people potentially get them. So they lowered some of those salary thresholds that you need. So for single filers, it goes from $100,000 to $80,000, and then joint filers, it's $200,000 to $160,000. And so some minor changes, but when those happen, it has to go back to the House for final approval. So that's why there's a little bit of time before it heads to the president's desk.
All right, a lot of attention on this. Jesse, thank you so much for breaking it all down for us this morning. Well, President Biden also signing an executive order Sunday to expand voter registration and promote access to election information.
Elsewhere this morning, jury selection will begin in the trial of Derek Chauvin, the former Minneapolis police officer accused of murdering George Floyd. Floyd died after his encounter with police last May. It sparked protests and social justice movements across the country. Sunday, hundreds of activists gathered for a silent march in Minneapolis ahead of the start of the trial. Officials say due to the high-profile nature of the case, jury selection could take several weeks. In our Family First segment this morning, we are talking about attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Doctors say more children are being diagnosed with this during the pandemic.
Yeah, as you know, many parents have been forced to play the role of teacher, and they're noticing things that they didn't before. Some signs of ADHD include restlessness, easily distracted, trouble focusing and following through, and hyperactivity. Doctors say there are things you can do to help your child.
We all talk about structure. Reducing distractions is another important thing.
Children and adolescents do well if they can. So if things aren't going well, it's up to us to figure out why.
All right, doctors say it's normal to have trouble focusing occasionally, but if it's unusual and it impacts your child's daily function, ask your doctor about a potential diagnosis.
All right, new this morning, a $29 million program has been launched to help support essential workers and first responders during the pandemic.
State officials say the Empire Pandemic Response Reimbursement Fund will provide up to $1,000 in reimbursement per household. Eligible workers and families can apply to be reimbursed for out-of-pocket child care, transportation, lodging, and other qualifying expenses that enabled workers to perform duties during this pandemic.
One person hospitalized after a stabbing at Destiny USA in Syracuse. Police responded to the large mall around 7 o'clock Saturday for the report of a fight. When they arrived, they found one man who was stabbed at least 3 times. He was taken to the hospital, we're told, with non-life-threatening injuries. That investigation is ongoing.
Movie cameras will soon be rolling again in Western New York. Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown announcing Paramount Pictures will shoot a movie in Buffalo starting this month. Film Commissioner Tim Clark said the film will shoot across Western New York until mid-May. The title of that movie, though, not yet released, but we will keep you posted on that. Exciting for sure.
Sounds good. All right, hey, time now for the GRE Morning Business Report. Over 379,000 jobs added in February.
Analysts say this was better than predicted. The unemployment rate declined 1/10 of a point, falling to 6.2%. Most of the gains occurred in leisure and hospitality.
Square is taking a majority stake in Tidal, Jay-Z's music streaming service. The mobile payment company is paying $297 million in stock and cash. Square says the deal will help Tidal's artists find economic support and empowerment.
All right, what's your favorite kind of cereal? Thanks to a new combo, you might not have to choose. You can enjoy 2 in just 1 spoonful. Kellogg's will soon sell a Frosted Flakes and Apple Jacks mix. The combination is slated to hit store shelves in June, but for a limited time only. I like the Reese's Puffs and the Cookie Crisp. So many good kinds of cereal. They even have Peeps cereal. Have you seen that?
You know what? I think we did a story about that
We
once.
did. You're right.
That's a lot of sugar to get the day started, Josh.
Yeah, it is.
One way to think about it, cold temperatures out there, cold air.
Yeah, starting out the morning in the teens right now, and you might opt for a warm cereal, maybe some oatmeal this morning. As far as temperatures are concerned, the normal high is right around 40. We should be into the mid-40s for a high today, possibly as mild as 50 in Dansville. The chill trying to linger there through the central and eastern Finger Lakes. Gorgeous start to the day, but again, it is awfully chilly. Again, most spots this morning starting out in the teens, but at least we have some sunshine. That's the view from our camera at Pinnacle Hill. You can see just a few clouds. There are some clouds off to the west, and they will be here. And they will arrive later this afternoon. Check out your planner. Talking about temperatures into the mid-40s today. Get out and enjoy.
All right, we'll do that. Thank you for watching News 8 at Sunrise.
Our next update coming up in 30 minutes. CBS This Morning is up next. A lot more on that interview with Meghan and Harry. Be safe and have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and our apps for both news and weather.